Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Before we introduce the new build and the new car to the channel, I want to give you guys a little update on where things are with the ILX. So as you guys see, I'm standing right here in my garage. The ILX is not here. The car did get sold. Don't get me wrong, I love the car. I loved working on it. I loved racing it. It was a great car to own, and I used it for daily driving and for track, and I had a great time with it. I was looking to get something a little bit more daily driver friendly, a little bit faster, and with some more updates in general. One of the cars that I loved right when it was first introduced was another Acura, and I will show you guys in a little bit which Acura that is. And if I wanted to get this car, I knew I was gonna sell the ILX and the Nissan that I was daily driving. So I did that. And before you guys ask, well, what's gonna happen with the ILX content that I was producing? Well, the car went to a few good friends of mine that I work with. I see the car almost on a daily basis, and those guys are gonna take the car and build on where I left off. Now, I will do my best to film that, stay up to date, and see where that car is gonna go in the future. So I'll keep you guys posted with some ILX content in the future as my buddies decide to, invest and take that car to the next level or wherever it may go. But without further ado, I do want to show you guys my new car and let you guys dwell on it for a little bit. So, I want to introduce to you my brand new 2024 Tlx Type S in the Urban Gray Pearl. Now, I bought this car back in November time of 2024, and this car was brand new when I bought it. And before I wanted to make this video, I wanted to really give you guys an honest opinion of my car after some time of ownership and seeing how it is through the winter, daily driving. How do I like living with it? There's plenty of reviews online, and there's many things out there. That recent news of the car being discontinued, it is a little sad to hear that, because I truly believe that this car is one of the best cars that Acura has ever made, and it is just a beautiful car to look at in and out in general. So I want to give you guys a quick walkthrough of the car, what I've done to it in the past half a year of ownership, just a little bit more than half a year now. But I'm going to start with the exterior. Really, the exterior is, everything is OEM, apart from a few little extra touches I've done throughout the car. So let's start with the exterior. The exterior, I installed the OEM rockers, side skirts. I'll give you guys a quick look at them, the fitment, what it looks like up close. I know many of you have it, and I think this is one of the best accessories you guys can purchase for this car because it really makes the car pop. It makes it look a little bit lower. It flares out a little bit too, as you guys can see. You know, it does stick out a little bit. What I do warn you though is if you do take your car through car washes and such like that, that gloss black will get destroyed. So keep it away from the car wash if you decide to put these on. Next, on the exterior, everything is still stock. I got the optional rear aero pieces. I got these installed. You guys can see what they look like. This flare out, and you do have this little pocket here for the air to pass through. OEM wheels, stock, gloss black, pain in the ass to keep clean. They do show scratches if you try to clean them and keep them gloss looking. If you can afford the optional wheels, I would go for it. On the wheels, I did get the Type S stem caps. Now, for the 24 to 25 model year, this car, the optional emblems are gloss black. What I did install was the 21 to 23 emblems, which is the black chrome. And I'll show you guys how they look on the car. I believe this was the way to go with the urban gray. The gloss black just kind of, it hides the details. And these are some really good looking emblems, and you can see what that looks like. They are pricey, but completely worth it. Show you guys the back. The Type S here. The Acura emblem. Gloss black and the TLX. Now I did debadge the part where it says super handling all-wheel drive. I really didn't care for it. I think it looks cleaner without it, so yeah, I really think these black chrome emblems complement the car a lot better than the gloss black or the chrome in general. See that? Now there's also one here in the front as well, but what they don't make is a replacement for the radar and the front emblem. So what I did is I took some vinyl, like tinted vinyl, and I wrapped the emblem here in the front, and I think it really close to the black chrome and kind of blends everything in without having that emblem, that chrome really pop out. It just didn't match too well, so I went ahead and wrapped it with that smoked tinted film. That's pretty much it for the exterior. I want to get to the interior part of the car. I want to show you guys what that looks like. I'm sure you've seen it. If you own this car, you know what this looks like. And like I mentioned in the past, I do daily drive the car. On the inside, I did install the optional carbon pieces from Acura. I'll give you guys a close look of what these look like. On here, the fitment is on point. It's perfect. It's not hard to install at all. Just there's a lot of screws really to remove, and then everything just clips in. I am running the all-season mats. In the wintertime though, I have the Tux mats, which wrap around this carpeted area right here, and that does a really good job protecting any salt debris or just debris in general from the wintertime, and keeps the carpet looking nice and clean. Summertime comes, I do run these. That's plenty. Getting in and out, it's not bad, and I try to not step on the carpet. This is the center part of the IP with the chrome, with the carbon pieces. Show you guys the rear. This is where the kids like to hang out, and they love it back here. They say they're pretty comfortable, and you can see here in the back I do have the Tlx mat. The Tlx mat here, covers the carpet, so every time they get in and out of it, they're not stepping on the carpet itself, and it's protected. And so is that center hump area. You can see this does a really good job keeping everything protected, and it's easy to clean up after. I do have these back seat protectors just to protect the plastic really from getting kicked and scuffed from their shoes. That's about it for the interior. I do want to make one note though. I want to address something that everybody likes to hate on, about this car, and that is the trackpad. Okay, now I've been living with the trackpad for about, like I said, eight months now or so. Guys, it's not bad. Quit your bitching. If you use a mouse pad every day, this thing is no different. Okay, I drove a new MDX recently, and it has the touchscreen. It's up close and everything, and honestly I felt like that was way too close. So the screen is much closer on the MDX, the touchscreen, and it just makes it I still have to look over, find my buttons and everything, lean forward sometimes to get to where I needed to get. But with the trackpad, I'm always sitting back, my hand is at a pretty comfortable position, and as I treat this almost like a mouse pad and swiping up and down, left, right, and everything to get to the different menu options on the screen, honestly it becomes very, very easy and becomes almost like a natural movement. You get the hang of panning around the tiles as you're swiping around, and it's not bad. It really, the more you use it, the easier it gets. I understand when you're first using the car, you get to it and you're like, wow, this is strange, I gotta get the hang of it. It's really, really easy to live with on day-to-day basis. So trackpad, no complaints. It's pretty easy to use. Let me pop the hood a little bit and show you guys around the engine. Everything is factory in here. Now, performance and all that stuff, there's really two companies that offer any type of performance upgrades to the car, and that is PRL and Function Work. So with PRL, I did get their stage 1 or whatever they like to call it. This is the elbow sleeve with their filter. Again, you really don't hear much noise or anything extra from this small upgrade. You do hear the turbo spooling a little bit more, I would say, than normal, and slight swoosh noise when you let off the throttle, and that's about it. Everything is pretty calm. So I did get this. Now, the only other upgrade I did to it, which I will make another video for to cover all of the details about it, the install, and a few other things, is the ground kit. The ground kit from Bay Area. You guys can see here, this is one of the locations for connecting it, right over there. There's a few other pieces around here to go about connecting it. There's one of the other ones. I'll show you guys in detail where all those are and the connections. And I'm just gonna say quickly, guys, don't sleep on it. That ground kit really does wonders for this car, especially the sound system. And like I said, I'll give you guys some more details on the next video, where I'm gonna go into detail about the ground kit and the improvements. But yeah, awesome little upgrade. What more can I say about this car? I love it. Plain and simple, I love driving this car. This car has been an awesome everyday car. Plenty of power to, have fun on the street. There's plenty of power for you to overtake almost 90% of the cars on the street. You put your foot down, this car, the turbo doesn't take long to spool. It gets going right away. Now I am looking to potentially do in the future the Lambda 2.1 tune. I hear great things about it from a few users online who have it installed already on their ECU. They got it flashed, and that offers about 80 wheel horsepower and another 125 torque. But if you want a mature luxury sports sedan, I think this is the way to go. Again, interior, exterior are beautiful, so you really enjoy being in this space. You walk away from a car, you look back 1, 2, 3, 4 times. It's great. Another note I forgot to mention, I did get the front doors, the whole car tinted. There was no tint, I got it tinted. It really complements the whole look when the windows are tinted in this car. Another option to get, I highly recommend, is the trunk mat. This thing is pretty good. So I will keep posting videos about this car as I'm driving. Any upgrades in the future. Like I said, the tune, I'm looking at that, potentially the downpipe from function work. Maybe going to a 2-piece rotor. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about the car, and then what you think about Acura discontinuing this car and such, and any suggestions, anything that you guys recommend or you want to see in the future done with this car, let me know. All right, other than that, I appreciate you guys watching and listening to me babble about this car. But again, this is a great car to drive. I enjoy it. I love it every day. So stay tuned for more videos, and thanks for watching.